Don't tell me I'm going live, for God's sake. Don't tell me I'm going live. I know I'm here. Sorry about that. Oh, dear. Having a bit of a nightmare evening, because not only is YouTube misbehaving, but the moment I decided to stream live from my sofa, which I rarely do, who started up? Bang, thump's great, vacuum. So yeah, anyway, I think he's shut up for the time being, so we might be all right. Ugh. Just, chilling out. The worst thing is I had an unbelievably expensive Christmas present to myself this year, which was to have the ceiling insulated, which is why I've had some issues, because to do it, they have to drill loads of holes in the ceiling and blast this stuff into it. And it's made no bloody difference whatsoever. The room is much warmer, and when he vacuums, the place doesn't now feel like it's, shaking anymore. But when he drops something, it genuinely sounds like it's being dropped in this room, and I don't know why. Anyway, right, here's hoping he doesn't crash the party, because today I've got Pepero, which I know one of you mentioned, and I can't remember who it was, but I picked these up. They're actually really cheap. Unlike normal Korean stuff, which is really expensive, these are really cheap because you can get them in B&M bargains, and you can also get Hello Panda in B&M bargains. Fascinating fact. So MKD fan says, I'm looking for a flat at the moment. I'm going for a top floor one because I haven't got time for noise. I would completely agree with that. I thought I'd be okay here. I was okay here for a little while. And then some woman moved in and must have ripped up the floors and replaced them with the crappiest laminate in the world. And he's been here a couple of years and he's done nothing about it whatsoever. So sorry, I'm whinging now. Shall we start again? I'm going to edit all this off the front of this video. Welcome to day 10 of the I'm going to try that again. See, I've distracted myself now because I'm annoyed. I've got to not do that. I've got to not do that. So, welcome everybody to day 10 of the 12 Days of Christmas live. And today I have these Pepero. It's all the pea foods today, actually, because they are pretzels and peanut. And they're really cheap. I got them in B&M bargains for some preposterously small amount of money, which is good because Korean stuff is usually really expensive. I think you can get Hello Panda as well, amongst other things. But I think these come in multiple flavours, but these are, as Mark Crosby says, Pepero, peanut and pretzel, not pocky. Correct. So I imagine we're not going to get much in a packet, but they are golden crunchy. That's what I need. Just what I need on a slightly stressful Friday. So, good evening to the Retu. I'm glad you could join me for this unveiling. I don't think I've ever had things on a stick, really. They're all stuck together. The sticks are stuck. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You've been ripped off. That's only half of one. Let's try that again. I'm sure they're longer than that. They're all stuck together. That's why. Oh dear. Oh no. They've turned into a sort of chocolate bar. I don't know why. I think it might just be because they're really sweet. I'm trying to get one, but I keep destroying them. That's not good. Let me open the packet a little bit more. Pretzel is very fragile. Oh no. Oh, it's going really wrong now. Look, the whole thing is coming out of the packet. Let me demonstrate. It's like a Kit Kat. I'm just gonna eat all of them by chewing the ends off. I'll just go, and everybody will yell at me. Oh, actually, they smell so good. Oh wow, they couldn't be any more pretzely or peanutty if they tried. Anyway, let me try and just get one. Live on camera, it's a disaster. Right, I've got one. I've got 1.5. No, get rid of the half. At last! Ta-da! That is a Pea Foods Pocky, not Pocky, Pepero peanut pretzel thing. Awesome. Oh, can we have a thumbs up for the amazing thing that looks a bit like a kebab, strangely, sort of anemic kebab. So, soft on the outside. Are they white chocolate on the outside? Because that is really, really sweet. It says peanut and pretzel, chocolate and biscuit. I can't even read the ingredients, they're unbelievably small. It's got palm oil in it, as usual. Sugar, lactose, mixed milk powder, peanut butter. I'm going to assume the mixed milk powder is because it's white chocolate. Whole egg. Pretzel flavour. Artificial pretzel flavour. Artificial pretzel flavour? What's that about? Could you not get real pretzels? Boo. And more to the point, what do you make artificial pretzel flavour out of? How odd. Loads of vanilla though. Lots of vanilla. Very vanilla-y. I like that. But I'm a bit bothered by artificial flavours because I don't know why. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just a pretzel. I'm just going to eat the ends of them now. Oh, I like you. I don't like... It's getting worse. Okay, kids. The rule with these is you need to split them up before you take them out of the packet. Bongo Baggins says they're just locked on. What the hell is that? It looks like a Mikado dipped in sick. Thanks for that. Thanks. Not dipped in sip. Dipped in sick. It has not been dipped in sick. It actually tastes lovely. It's a sort of vaguely white chocolatey thing on a vague pretzel. But it's very nice. I like the texture of it. I like the fact that it's soft to start with and then it goes crunchy. And it's reasonably peanutty, but it's way more vanilla. Well, I have to say, compared to yesterday's disappointment, because those crab things weren't very exciting at all. These are really nice. And now I'm going to eat two at once because all the ends have fallen off. That's better. Double stick. That's good. But I'm going to eat all of these, aren't I? I hadn't intended to do that. How much is in one pack? Ouch. That's a lot of sugar and quite a lot of time on an exercise bike. No, I better not. I better not. I can't eat all of them. There's just enough to have a second lot there, but after all this, you know, I have to go on a diet. Whenever I do the 12 days of Christmas, I then have to go on a diet because obviously there's quite a lot of crisps over. Oh, you noticed even my cushions. Even my cushions are Pepero coloured. Look. Deliberately matched. Mick says, I've just had, what was that? I've just had a memory of choc dips. My God, choc dips, do you remember those? I bet you can still get those in B&M bargains or various other places. I bet you can. Because that is exactly the sort of thing that they would sell. Yeah, biscuit sticks, rounded at the ends, very important. And then you got a not big enough thing of chocolate to put them in. I used to love those as well. What a waste of packaging. I've got it in my head that they were 35 pence. I could be completely wrong. They have them on Amazon. Of course they do. What don't they have on Amazon? Of course they have them on Amazon. What do they not have on Amazon I was looking for? Oh, the other day I was looking for, I don't know why. Do you remember those cheese-flavoured Moments things that you can get from Smith's? Yeah, for some reason you still get scampi ones and you can still get bacon ones, but you can't get cheese ones. And I don't know why that would be, which is intriguing, but anyway. I like you. What it doesn't say is what the other flavours might be. Oh no, he's not off again. He's vacuuming again. Are you kidding me? What the hell? I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Of course he's vacuuming twice on the one night I decide to stream from my living room. God's sake. Anyway, we're reminiscing about crisps now. Prawn cocktail flavour Wotsits. I vaguely remember those. Hedgehog crisps, I don't think I ever had. Sorry, Mick, I missed your comment there. Somebody else will need to... That's so annoying. Somebody else will need to comment before I see your comment again. Why today? Why now? What is he doing? Friday night. Ah! So bloody irritating. Anyway, that would have been way louder if I hadn't had that insulation put in. What did I think of Sprouts crisps? Oh, I like those. I actually don't even like Sprouts, but the Sprouts crisps are quite nice. They brought back fish and chips crisps. They did. I love those. Scott Mrs. Tudor crisps, sour cream and chive. That sounds familiar. They ring a bell. They do ring a bell. Yeah, I'm concerned about a party as well. But how many times do you need to vacuum your bloody living room? Seriously. Very strange. Very irritating. I've got a negotiating tactic now, though. I've spent an awful lot of money insulating my ceiling. So he needs to start spending money on his floor. MKD fan says prawn cocktail quavers have gone to... Have they? Oh no, didn't they do salt and vinegar ones for a little while as well? Oh no, whoever just insinuated girlfriend, his girlfriend's gone. He had a girlfriend. That's how I managed to cope with him, because he was never here. Or when she was here, it was really quiet. But no, the girlfriend's gone, I'm afraid. And he did have a woman over one night who has never come back. It was quite funny, actually. She came on Saturday night and she left at 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. Never seen her again. Never seen her again. So that obviously didn't work out. But recently, a bloke has moved in with him. I mean, a friend of his. So now I've got two of them up there, which is great fun. Anyway, I'm really sorry if you've just tuned in and you're thinking, what the hell is she talking about? I tuned in for crisps. I'm sure you probably did. I'll just have another bit of one of these, because I broke them all to pieces, but they're very nice. They are good, but they're way too sweet. I'm sure you can probably get all the flavours in the whole world of these. Strawberry. What else would they do? Like some sort of dark chocolate one? I would be very up for that. Maybe a salty one with real pretzels in it rather than artificial ones. I don't know. Has anybody seen these out in the wild? What other flavours? The Retu says this needs a new stream title. Gossiping with Jenny. We could do that. Let's have a gossip stream once a week. I don't know who it was that mentioned these, but somebody said that they'd had them in Korea. Somebody who was talking on Discord said that he'd had them. And I went, oh, I've just bought some of those. I'm really disappointed there's no like, try these other flavours. I don't even recognise the company name. Lottie Confectionery. I don't know, but it's Korea's #1 brand, damn it. I'm sure it probably is. I don't know anything about Korea. I just eat their crisps a lot. They're in Seoul. And this has been imported by Unisnacks Europe in Hertfordshire. Unisnacks. They have a website. unisnacks.co.uk. I think I'm going to have to go there. But did they make Hello Panda as well, by any chance? Or is that Japanese? Actually, that's Japanese, isn't it? Although they might make them. Yeah, 32 grams. This is, and believe it or not, 32, that definitely says 32 grams, right? And on the nutrition information, it says carbohydrate, 32 grams. All carbohydrate, no filler. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Really? That's insane. They are just 32 grams worth of sugar. Gonna be high as a blinking kite at the end of this. Well, there we go. They should probably never ever buy those. I should just eat an ounce of sugar, it'd be quicker. 5 grams of protein though. 5 grams of protein, 32 grams of sugar. Of carbohydrate, sorry, not sugar. 11 grams of sugar, so horrific. What's that, like 2 and a bit teaspoons? 2 grams of fibre, but no salt, which is a bit weird, unless the salt is like 0.000 grams. But the pretzel isn't a proper pretzel, so... But yeah, well, how is there 5 grams of protein in here? It's all lies. Everything's got to have protein in it now, hasn't it? Peanut, maybe? This is only 9% pretzel as well. It's so bizarre. I don't know. Extremely processed food is all I can say. Extremely processed. But anyway, at least they taste nice, because they do taste nice. I think he stopped again. Who knows? Who knows what on earth is going on up there tonight? I don't even want to think about it. Well, I've got a funny feeling that I'll be on later going, listen to this, bloody hell. But I need real food now. I haven't actually eaten dinner, which is why I was sorely tempted to eat all of those, but I'm not going to eat all of those because they're not good for you in the slightest. Get back in the box. There we go. Gone. Gone. So that was all the pea foods, pretzel, and the fake pretzel. Is there a word for artificial that begins with P? Actually, I can't think of one. But yeah, the fake pretzel and real peanut Pepero, which are not Pocky. Are Pocky like these? I don't think I've ever had them. Or if I have, it was a long, long, long time ago. But they come in like millions of flavours, don't they? Tactical Pirate said, I would swap you for my neighbours who shout and swear all the time. A bit of hoovering would be a change. I used to have the shouty, sweary ones. I used to have the clearly physical assault going on ones. My God. And then they had a child. So I knew that all of that was going on with a less than 1-year-old child in the flat, which wasn't good. Because what do you do about it? Sorry, this has turned into a thing about neighbours rather than about crisps. Well, not that they're really crisps, they're just sugar. But, you know, what do you do? Pretend. Thanks, Mark. Pretend pretzel and peanut Pepero not Pocky. Or possibly even pretending to be Pocky, if I knew what Pocky was and whether these were anything like it. But yeah, let's end this here because it's gone directions I never really expected it to. Maybe we could do this a bit more. I don't know. If I could ever get Streamlabs to stream this properly with the chat from both chat rooms, I could stream to Twitch as well. And we could just sit having a chat from time to time. We'll choose a topic, or maybe we won't. And we'll just talk, because this is a very lengthy episode for just trying a few of these. But yeah, I am going now to eat some real food rather than artificial nonsense, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Little spoiler for those of you who've made it to the end of this: Kaizu Paputin has sent me another huge box of Finnish candies and chocolate. Massive. It's unbelievably heavy. So I've got that to unpack, which is going to be really exciting because I don't know what's in it. And she says she's even provided translations and some history of all of the bits and pieces, which is going to be amazing. So yeah, I'll be recording that at some point, hopefully. But in the meantime, just pray for me that there's no party upstairs. If there is, I might go up there and go, would you like some pretend pretzel and peanut not Pocky Pepero for your party? Other pea foods may be available. And they'll say, bugger off, I'm sure. But anyway, I'm buggering off now. Thank you for joining me, everybody. It's been lovely. I will see you when I see you. And now I've got to work out how to stop this, as usual.